Meta got hammered overnight on AI spending fears, yet analysts call it the cheapest bet left in the Mag 7. The name traders are quietly loading before Monday. That's coming up. Futures pointing lower into Monday. S&P futures down about 0.2%. Nasdaq futures off 15 basis points. Russell futures the outlier, up near 0.5%. Overseas, Hong Kong's Hang Seng is the weak spot, down over 1%. Here's the split screen. Meta's getting sold on fear it's overspending on AI infrastructure. Same week, analysts and retail bulls are calling it the cheapest AI name left in the Mag 7. Both camps are staring at the same balance sheet.
The Capex worry isn't just a Meta story. Applied Materials is down about 5% this week on the same AI spending anxiety. Lam Research off almost 1.5%. The chip suppliers are already pricing in a slowdown.
5% off Applied Materials in 5 days. That's the market pricing AI spending doubt before Meta even opened its mouth. Watch the chip suppliers. They lead. The mega caps follow.
Consensus says Meta's overspending and the Rout's justified. I'd say that's only half right. If ad revenue holds and the AI spend starts converting, this becomes the cheapest re-rate story in the group. Monday's open is the tell. The S&P slipped about 0.2% off its record Friday. The reason's simple. US retail sales fell and consumers pulled back. That's the real break on this rally. Coming up, a $53 billion deal and Bitcoin's push toward a big round number. PayPal's now the name in acquisition talks at a $53 billion valuation. That's a household fintech ticker most portfolios already hold. A confirmed deal Monday would be the biggest fintech headline of the year so far.
Crypto doesn't take weekends off. Bitcoin's pushing toward $89,000, and the total crypto market cap just reclaimed $3 trillion. That's the risk gauge traders check before Monday's bell. What retail's actually saying this weekend? Michael Saylor's still selling Bitcoin to build MicroStrategy's dollar reserves. Some traders call Cardano dead. Others keep chasing mining names like Iris Energy and Marathon. It's noise, but it's the noise that moves Monday's open. Quick one. What's the best stock chart app for iPhone? Honest answer? No single free app gives you everything. It's about which trade-off you can live with. Real-time quotes versus delayed, how many alerts you get, options chains behind a paywall or not. Take our own app as the example. The free tier stacks the crowd gauge, overbought, oversold, and both moving averages on one chart. We're honestly weaker on intraday alerts. Some competitors' free tiers ping more often. That's the trade-off you're making. Speaking of oversold, Target just overtook Nike in market value this week. That's the scoreboard, not the story. Nike's oversold score just flipped to a buy setup underneath all that pessimism. 49.2% off the high. And analysis, not advice. But that's the kind of drawdown that either signals a broken brand or a coiled spring. The chart's about to tell us which. $40 is the floor traders are watching. Lose that, and the drawdown story gets worse. Reclaim 43.69, the 20-day high, and this stops being a value trap and starts being a turn. The crowd's leaning bullish here. 3 and 4 signals agree and the direction's pointed up. That's not a prediction, it's the bet the herd's quietly making before Monday's open, and it's worth watching whether the price agrees. So, Monday's got 2 threads. Does Meta's AI Capex fear break the Mag 7 trade, or do the bulls prove the point? Does Nike's oversold setup turn off that $40 floor? Find the daily brief at PremiChart.com and on X. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.